What's up, y'all? Crisco here. Hope y'all are doing great. Welcome in. Got me a little grub tonight. Some tater tots, french fries, and all that stuff. Hope everyone doing great. Um, hmm. Hey, Charles. I think I got something a while back, a poster or something from the Utah Utes. How's it going there, buddy? What you know good these days, man? You got any fan packs in? Eating some chicken nuggets tonight. You like chicken nuggets? I actually got the Wisconsin Badgers years ago. Some bunch of pocket schedules, the different sports teams. Got the Christmas Cup out tonight, brother. What's up, John? How you doing there, buddy? John, I saw the NFL schedule came out today, huh? I saw y'all were possibly looking at Debo Samuel. Tell you what, man. Looks like they won a lot of draft picks for him, but tell you what, you get that guy on your team, that guy will provide a lot of veteran leadership. That dude is a player, John. You don't want to give up too much for him, but that dude is a player. What's up, Hippy Dippy? Oh, 2 second round picks? That's easy. I definitely would give 2 second round picks for him. That guy instantly makes your team a lot better. He definitely would help y'all rookie quarterback, for sure. What you think about y'all? What you think about y'all schedule this year? Yeah, Saints and the Falcons week 1. Yeah, football season will be here before you know it, JB. So yeah, the title of the stream, man, is Goatsville coming to an end? I don't think it is, but I have to say, that the goats, I really enjoy having them, but they're becoming it's becoming a stressful thing, and sadly, I guess too much is not good, and yeah, so it's a sad thing. I'm pretty sad about it. I just can't put a yeah. That's exactly right, John. You got to fish or cut bait. I appreciate you. I appreciate you leaving that comment, man. I really do. It's just becoming too much right now. The babies, the boys, they're they're starting to kind of goats mature quickly, and if you're not careful, having goats can be very very costly. So you got to learn that males and females definitely present challenges. So You can always fix all your goats, or you can put, you can maneuver it, but yeah, we all have to make tough choices. Yes, sir, John. I tell you though, yeah, I really enjoy having them. They've been a blessing to me and to my life. And I hate to get rid of any of them. You know, it really hurts me to get rid of them, any of them. But I know that sometimes you have to make decisions that will be smart and yeah, yeah. So I don't think it's the end. I just think maybe changes are coming, but it'll be a blessing for someone else. Someone else will get to have the experience of having goats, and they definitely have been a blessing to me. Yeah, I'll still have I'll still have a few of them, but they definitely are a blessing to me. Yeah. But John, truth is having pets or anything that like that, it has to be something that is enjoyable, and it's time for a change when it becomes too much of a stressful thing. So yeah, it's gonna hurt actually, but we made a lot of videos with them. They'll always be part of the channel, no matter what. Yeah, kids love goats. Yep. John, what you been up to, brother? Weather's weather's warm over there where you're at. You going back to Gatlinburg? Any plans? I got some I got some new videos planned. I've been getting some different things in, brochures for different places. And you know, I wanna I wanna show that. I've been putting together some videos, chilling. I haven't been doing too much. I watched a little wrestling video. You remember when Hulk Hogan started wearing the red and yellow again? It was a triple tag team match. He was with Sting and Goldberg, and they fought against Kevin Nash, Sid Vicious, and Rick Steiner. Yeah, he came back and came full circle. And he ended up coming full circle. Uh, Hulkster. Tum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you remember that Bash at the Beach? I remember watching that, man. That was one of those moments, and I think if anyone remembers watching that, they'll never forget that. But we were a lot younger then, JB. That was about that was over 20 years ago, man. That had to be around 97, I'm guessing. Somewhere around that time. That was 20 something years ago. We telling our age, John Brooks. Yep. Yeah, when Sting joined the NWO, or they played that NWO everything they could, buddy. They did. They played it as much as they could. They had so many groups, like NWO, the LWO, Ultimate Warrior came back and had the OWN. At that time, yeah, it was awesome. I remember at that time when they had the NWO, the OWN, the internet had just started, and I used to go, I used to go online, and I would read. They would leak what was going to be happening on Monday Night Raw. They would leak all of that, and I would go on there, and wrestling was very popular at that time. So I would tell, everybody what was coming, like, who was returning on Monday Night Raw, and I would tell them all. I remember the OWN, the One Warrior Nation, yeah, and the OWN, and I don't know. Still think they could have maybe done that a little bit better. But I do remember that night when Ultimate Warrior Jim Hellwig came back. Growing up, we'd always wait. Hey, Ultimate Warrior's gonna return, and he ended up returning. He came back. He always would give the some unique. I'll call them unique interviews, wrestling interviews, talking about whatever. Jim Ultimate Warrior Jim Hellwig was definitely a different human being. And I'm really glad, John, that he went back and was inducted and got to be inducted in his life. He ended up passing away just a few days after that he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, and did that last, yeah, and just when he did that interview on that Monday Night Raw, he put on that mask. He said, "Well, let me speak on this, warriors." And yeah, Ultimate Warrior didn't have he didn't have the best of moves. If you think about it, it wasn't the fanciest of wrestlers, but he was a bigger than life character, you know, full of energy that came to the ring. Yes, he was. Shaking those ropes. It was like he was shot out of a cannon, when his music came on. And yeah, I actually saw a picture of some of the old wrestling legends. Tugboat, um, the Rougeos. You remember the Mountie? Guy they called the Mountie, and I can't remember who else, but I look at those guys. It's old. They're all older now, but those guys were, yeah, disrespectful. Yeah, those guys, those old wrestling guys. were, guys that were larger than life to us growing up. So it would be pretty cool, to meet some of those old legends, get an autograph, and like the $1 Million Man, some of those guys, and just to just to let them know how we enjoyed watching them on the TV when we were younger, how much they how big of fans, how big of a legends they were to us. Hey John, if you got to meet one WWE wrestler or WWF wrestler, WCW wrestler, and get an autograph and a picture with one wrestler, alive or that passed away or alive, who would that wrestler be? Warrior, Invader, Taker, Hulk, Stone Cold, Mountie, and Sergeant Slaughter. Hulk Hogan. And I'll answer that question myself. If I can meet one wrestler, hmm, that is a good question. Basically, I'd be saying, who's my favorite all-time wrestler? Hmm, that is a good question though, John. If you think about it, man, who's your favorite? Pretty much, I'm saying, who's your favorite all-time wrestler? Huh. Yeah, Hollywood. Hulk. What's your favorite Hulk Hogan gimmick? The Hollywood or the red and yellow? You know who I think would have been pretty cool to meet, John, is the Macho Man. Oh yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage. I think he would have been pretty cool to meet. Okay. He would do like this. Hulk Hogan. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. You know who would have been fun to meet too, man? Some of the old guys, like the Von Erichs. Yep, very sad. The Von Erichs would have been fun to meet. Kevin Von Erich, Kerry Von Erich, um, the Freebirds, just some of the guys from back in the day, Mid South Wrestling. Before it was accepted that wrestling was sports entertainment, because back in the day, at one time, people really thought that wrestling was a real was a real match, real battle. They couldn't understand that it was sports entertainment. It was basically a show. Yeah, the Road Warriors. I mean, basically that's what it is. It's a show. Wrestling is a show. It's a form of entertainment. You know, in the same sense that you watch a football game, a basketball game, or even a movie. That's what wrestling is. Yep, wrestling. Yep. That's exactly what it is. It's a show. It's hard, you know. I don't know. I don't watch wrestling like I used to. I miss. I would really like to see. I just think the olden days when wrestling was on Saturday afternoons and you only had about four channels. Yeah, it ain't like it used to be that JB. Remember when we were little and you had maybe four channels. And you'd wait for the wrestling to come on at you know what time? Maybe in the afternoon on Saturday afternoon. Of course, we'd watch our cartoons in the morning, and Soul Train. You remember watching that, John? Soul Train that would play around noon. They need to bring something like that back too, man. That was a cool show. And then and then the wrestling would come on, and the grandparents were big wrestling fans too. And yeah, the pay-per-views. Remember, we'd get the pay-per-views, and we'd each pitch in, and it was a big thing. Those pay-per-views, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. Survivor Series is one of my favorites. They used to do a real good job with Survivor Series with the Undertaker. Vince McMahon, John, Vince McMahon to me was a really good announcer. I thought he was a really, really good announcer. You know, he did a good job of building up the um, the matches, and he was always to it. SummerSlam. How about the Royal Rumble, John? The Royal Rumble was fun too. That was always fun and fun to play on the video game systems as well. You got to throw guys over the top rope. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I was actually thinking, you know, all the change coming. I had actually talked about this. I think it was in last night's live stream, or maybe I didn't go live. The last time I went live, I think it was last night or the night before. But yeah, the Saints got a new coach. The LSU Tigers got a new coach. The UL Raging Cajuns got a new coach. So definitely going to be some changes this fall coming up. Hey, what's going on, Dora? What you know good there, Dora? Good evening to you as well, my friend. Great to see you. I'm doing good, Dora. I'm doing good. Uh, it's 9:34. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, me too, John. That's always a fun one, huh? Saints and Falcons. John, I truly believe this is gonna be, Tom Brady's final year. I think he retired. He had retired. He came back after 40 days away. But I think he's going to end up, having his farewell tour this year. Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one, John. Yeah, I think this is going to be it for him. Did you get a chance to look at the schedule, the NFL schedule for the year? Any games that you find interesting? Or hey, did you guys play the Cincinnati Bengals, John? Hey, thank you for leaving a thumbs up. Yeah, yeah, John. I do think you guys probably play the Bengals, and the Bengals are going to be tough this year. They're going to be tough again with that revamped offensive line. The Bengals come to the Superdome this year. That's gonna be a good selling ticket there. Okay, you played in week 7. That's gonna be a fun one, man. Excited to see what the Bengals got with that with that new offensive line this year. Joe Burrow's gonna have some time to throw the ball. Yeah, Ritter versus Burrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to you guys' preseason quarterback battle there, John. You got Mariota as well. Hey, John, do you remember back in the day when you guys had Bobby Abear as the quarterback? This was around 1994. You also had Eric Dickerson that was there for a little while as running back. That was Eric Dickerson's I think his final year. You had Neon Dion Sanders. I must be a little older than you. You had Neon Dion Sanders, Michael Haynes, Mike Rozier at running back, Andre Rison. Do you remember Andre Rison, John? Andre Bad Moon Rison. Well, he was a great wide receiver, Andre Rison. Yeah, I remember Chris Chandler. Chris Chandler was a fair quarterback, man. You don't remember Jeff George? What's up, SMU fan? How you doing there, little partner? Yeah, Jeff George was welcome in SMU. We just talking about this and that, talking about the football schedule, and actually talking about Atlanta Falcons history, a little bit of that stuff. Huge news for the SMU Mustangs. Nice. Nice, man. Congratulations, SMU fan. Okay, John say he don't remember. It was before their time. You know what that means, old John? That means old Crisco really getting old, man, if I remember all that stuff. No. Let me see if I could tell you about some Atlanta Falcons players that I remember well. I think Eric Metcalf played for you guys, if I remember right. He was a good little running back. Michael Haynes. Michael Haynes was a pretty good wide receiver. And he actually played for the Saints with Jim Everett. Um, with the first pick in the 2022 CFL draft, the Saskatchewan Roughriders select Charles. Hey, wait, Charles headed the third wide receiver at SMU. Okay, you were born in '88. Okay, all right, John. So let's see. Let's see, 4 and 3. The year 33. So good, brother. Now you got, born in '88. Yeah. It's supposed to rain tonight, from what I'm hearing, y'all. You excited? Yeah, that's good, man. That's really good. You know, you should be excited for you your favorite players and your favorite team to see them doing well, see them succeeding. That's a good thing. Yeah, I think that would be a huge move for you guys, John. I definitely would. I definitely would do it. Yeah, I think he would definitely help you guys out. One of these nights, I'm gonna do a stream. See how long it'll be, like the Don't Fall Asleep Crisco challenge. So I'll see how long I can go without actually falling asleep. Yeah, yeah. Kyle Pitts had a pretty good record for you guys, man. Patterson is a very versatile player in London. I actually had Pitts on my fantasy football team last year. for a good while. He had some, he had some pretty good games. And yeah, he definitely was a great draft pick for y'all last year. Well, all right, y'all. Oh yeah, yeah, John. Y'all got to go after him. If the 49ers are willing to let him go for two second round picks, a couple of fourth round picks, that's an easy move. I mean, he's definitely a guy you want on your team. Well, all right, y'all. We'll see y'all around. Thank y'all for stopping by and saying hi. Have a great night and have a great Friday tomorrow. Go Tigers. Video.